Okay, hey, so we are going to talk about getting upside down. Inversions. Pretty much anytime your head is below your heart, you're in an inversion. So standing forward fold is an inversion, a forward fold is an inversion. You're inverting. You've already done it a ton. Should you get upside down with your feet off of the ground while you're pregnant? There's a checklist. Have you done it before? Do you feel comfortable doing it? Does it feel good when you do it? If all of those things are a big gleaming answer yes, then yes, you should be getting upside down. If you have never gotten upside down before, you're not going to try it now while you're pregnant. If it's something you've done but you feel really shaky and uncertain about, I wouldn't do it when you're pregnant. And if it's something you don't like, but you really, really, really want to get better at, let's save it till after in our postpartum stage. Why? Because the moment your feet come off the ground, all the weight is in your arms. Depending on your strength and ability, those arms are going to help you out a lot, and sometimes they're going to fail you. By lifting your feet in the air, that leaves your belly vulnerable, meaning if you fall, and depending on the way you fall, that puts that belly in a position that we certainly don't ever want it in while we're pregnant. In fact, we just never want it that way, but especially while we're pregnant, in that you might fall on that belly. That's absolutely not a risk any of us are willing to take, so you're not going to do it. But again, if this is something you do, you're comfortable doing, then yes, you can do it while you are pregnant. And if you are not pregnant, then this is just to show you how to get upside down in general. Obviously, I am pregnant, so I'm just going to show you a simple inversion today. A very good place to start if you've never gotten upside down but want to. What I would recommend is do a little ab work, do a little wrist stretching before we get into this, because there's going to be a lot of weight in the hands, and you certainly need your belly when you get upside down. This one is called flying frog. You're basically going to start yourself out in a nice wide frog squat, just like you would anytime you're just doing a frog squat. And the position up in the air is going to look exactly like the position here, right? Our hands would come to heart center, but instead of that, we're just going to widen our hands out as if we were doing that chaturanga motion. So our elbows are going to squeeze in, our triceps are resting on our inner thighs. You're going to plant your hands down and just play around by shifting weight into them. Notice where your gaze goes. For most of us, right away it goes down because we know we're about to get up. That's the one thing you don't want to do, no matter what inversion you're doing. You're always looking ahead, right? So I can see my fingers very vaguely in my peripheral, but I'm looking way towards the top of my mat. Perfect. So the scariest part about getting upside down is that your hands are doing the work. And it's not just the back of your hand. You have to be able to trust the tips of your fingers. So spread them out as wide as you can to the floor, really press into the pads of your fingertips. So just start shifting forward, really take the weight into your fingertips, and then just come back. Forward, take the weight into your fingertips, and come back. So you can see already my feet are starting to lift off of the ground. It should be something that you're pretty comfortable doing. You should be able to rock forward and back and feel pretty good about it. Perfect. Once that starts to happen, you can already feel, yeah, there's going to be a lot of pressure in those inner thighs, and you feel how your elbows want to slide out. Your next job is to pull those elbows in and send your heart forward. So you're not doming in the back, your elbows in, and you're getting wide. So as you're rocking forward, you're going to squeeze your elbows and press your heart forward. Good. Try again. Rock into the fingertips, squeeze the elbows, press the heart forward. Perfect. Once that feels comfortable, let's go for it. We're going to press into our fingers, send our heart forward, squeeze our elbows. Now just the tips of our toes are on the ground. Maybe we're going to lift up one foot, maybe the other foot, and then we're immediately going to come back down. If those hips need a break, whoo, I know mine do. Give them a break, shift them out. Come right back into your frog squat. We'll give it a go again. Hands down, shoulder width apart, weight into the fingertips, squeeze the elbows, send the heart and the gaze forward, shift into the fingertips, widen the heart. One toe, other toe, squeeze heels in, heart forward. You're doing it just for 3. That's it, just for 2. And then 1, come all the way down. You did it. That's a frog squat. Awesome job. Take a moment, stretch out your hips. So that one's a great one to play around with, just the shifting forward, taking the weight into your hands. You're the closest to the floor as you will ever be in pretty much any other inversion. So that's an excellent one to play around with first to see how it feels for you. So give it a try, see how you feel. Think I have an awake baby. So that's it for me. I'll see you guys later. Bye.